Hello friends, welcome to another soft and strong practice. Today we're gonna focus a little bit on hips, lower back, maybe shoulders, so some overall practice. We're gonna start with warming up with the hips and a little bit some mobility. So place your feet down, your hands back, and from here windshield wiper your knees left and right. Here we are warming up the hip a little bit. When you go to the right, lift the left hip up, and here, rotate the left hip from in to out as much as you can. Drawing circles with the right leg. Drawing as big as we can. And now the other way around. Finding a deeper circle for 3 more, 2 more, last one. Bringing the left foot down, left knee down as well, changing the knees to the left side, and from here with the right leg, drawing big circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, keep the chest lifted up, don't lean too much backwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the right foot down, right knee down, and now coming to center, windshield wipering your knees, this time hands off. Right, when I go right, my chest is forward. When I go left, my chest is forward. 4, 5 more. 3. Here, starting with the basic, creates a lot of warming up, creates a lot of space for the other movement. So we are in left, we're gonna go right now. When we're gonna go right, we're going to lift the hip up, pushing it forward, coming to this position, and then gently we set the hip down, changing to the other side. 4, 10 more. Knees right, hip forward, hip back, knees left, hip forward, hip back. Knees right, hip forward, hip down, knees left, hip forward. Last 7, 4, hip down, left, hip up, down, hip forward, down, hip, knees left, hip up, down. Last 5. Change. Last 4. Change. Last 3. Change. Last 2. Change. Last one. Change. Now when you go to left, you see I'm on the left side. I change my feet to the other side and I sit down. It's a very nice one. We are rotating. So what I do the same. I lift up, change my feet, and I sink down again. And lift up, feet to left, down. Lifting up, down. Lifting up, changing, down. Lifting up, changing, down. Last 6. Down. Lift up, 5. Lift up, down. Last 4. Lift up, 4. Last 3. Lift up, 3, last 2, lift up, 2, last 1, lift up, 1. And now from here again, lift the knees up, come to the right side. And now from here, I'm going to use my hands to come to Malasana. So, use your hands, lift your Malasana and find your best Malasana. If you are struggling with Malasana anyhow, there are some modifications that you can do, like putting a towel below your knee, or putting a towel underneath your heels, or putting a block underneath your hip. Which one of even you're doing, try to do the movements that we're gonna do here. Try your best, and if it's not happening, stay in your Malasana. In this way, you will get used to first Malasana. If this is your journey, you follow the journey as where you are. You don't follow the journey ahead of you. Perfect. Because if you do, you will fail and you will injure yourself. And there is no need to be somewhere else than being in the present. Very nice. And now, what we're going to do, we're going to place the right knee down, and we're going to lift up, and we're going to place the left knee down, and then we're going to lift up. Right knee down, up, left knee down, up. 3 more. Right, left. 2 more. Right, left. 1 more. Right, left. Coming to Malasana. Now, when I put the right in, I try to sit down low and lifting up, lifting the right. I put the left in, I sit down low, I lift up, left up. 4 more. Hip down, hip up. Hip down, hip up. 3 more. Hip down, hip up. Left foot down, hip down, up. Right knee down, hip down, up. Left knee down, hip down, up. Right knee down, hip down, up. Last one, left knee down, hip down, up. Right knee down, hip down, up. Left knee down, hip down, up. Set the hip down, open the feet to the sides, and lower the chest down forward as much as you can. And here we have 10 lowering and coming down. If you cannot go further forward, try your best to reach as forward as you can, and when you go back, you round your back and you push your hands forward and activate your feet as much as you can. Now, like we're taking a swim hands, like in the frog style, pushing it back, chest down, and then forward and rounding your back. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center, placing the knees, feet down. And here I'm trying to lift to Malasana from here. So I press the feet down as much as I can and I lift up, coming to my Malasana again. Now we have again knee taps, but different. Again, once struggling in Malasana, be our guest, staying in Malasana. Now, what we're going to do is that we're going to reach the left knee forward, tubbing it down, and coming back, reaching the right knee forward for 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to center. And now from here again, right knee comes down. Watch this one. Hip goes down. And then left knee goes down again. When we found this position, we lift the hip up like we did before. We bring it down. Left knee lifts up. Right knee lifts up. We come to Malasana. We lower the left knee down. We lower the hip down. Right knee goes down, side. We're lifting up forward. Coming back to center. Lifting the right knee. Lifting the left knee. Right knee down. Hip down. Left knee down. Hip pushing forward. Coming back to center. Left knee up. Right knee up. And then left knee down. Last time. Hip down. Right knee to the side. Pushing the hip forward. Coming back to center. Right knee down. Left knee down. Release the hip down. Feet forward. And lower to your pashimotanasana for 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. I guess we had enough with the hips for today. So let's move on to something else. Now we're gonna use our core with pashimotanasana, active pashimotanasana. Here, rather than going to pashimotanasana, I kept my hands in Kali Mudra. Yes, forward, and I go a little bit back. Inhale. With exhalation, I move forward, trying to cross my feet as much as I can, and my feet stays active. It looks something like this. And inhaling back for 20. Let's go together. 18, 17. Keep the feet active. Reach the hands forward. 14, 13. Reach as much as you can. 12, 11, 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay forward. 1, stay active, reaching forward with the hands, pulling the feet towards you. Inhale with exhalation, melt down on your feet, on your legs. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center and coming to Ardha Navasana. You can keep the knees bended, but if you're keeping the knees bended, don't keep the feet down. Keep the knees bended, but keep the feet up as well, so at least your quads can take it. Let's try a couple of more times. Activate the quads down. 4, 15, 14, 13. More if you can. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go and release down. Now from here, keep the feet closer to your hip. And then push your knees forward, coming down to the ground, and then coming back again. Now, I want you to keep your feet in a distance where we do the reverse table. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna push the hip up to reverse table, and then we're gonna reach the knees forward, staying here, reaching as much as we can, coming to the knuckles of the hand, opening the front side, and then coming back all the way, straightening the knees, and again forward, reaching the knees forward as much as you can, allowing the shoulders to open, and exhaling down. One more time. Reaching the knees forward as much as you can. And then coming back down, setting the hip down low and coming to your Ardha Navasana again. Now from here, 10 times. We lower it to half bow and then up. 4, 9, 4, 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 5. Lower, up, lower, last 3. Lower, last 2, lower, last 1, staying here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, lower to both pose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees to chest, hug them in, keep rolling, place the feet down and lift the hip up for the half bridge, activate the lower back, push the belly up, chest up toward the chin, lower the hip down and lift up for your Navasana. And again, we come to our Navasana for 11, down, 10, down, 9, down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then staying up, stay, for 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, lower down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, release, pull the heels towards the hip, lift the hip up, find your strong Setubandha Sarvangasana, breathe for 3 more breaths, 2, or 1, and then gently release. And now we're gonna do kind of the reverse to come on top of your chest. We're going to do some active shalabasanas. So with the active shalabasanas, first we start with Superman version. In Superman version, we're going to lift the hands, keep the hands back, and from here, straighten your feet back, activating the glutes, if possible, feet together, lifting as high as you can, and reaching the right hand forward, making the fist. And now left hand forward, right hand forward. 19, 18, 17. Keep the chest lifted. Keep activating the back as much as you can. Last 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And then shake the hip right to left, giving some space to the shalabasana. Now, we're gonna do some active shalabasana, and we're gonna follow a little bit the momentum here. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna swing the hands forward, and when we swing the hands backward, we're going to activate and lift up as much as we can. And we're gonna do this 20 times, and each and every time keep the activation of the back. Keep your glutes active. Keep your awareness in your scapula, in the retraction of scapula. Keep your awareness in the erectus spinae. It's your muscle that comes all the way from your shoulder blades down to your lower back. So I am contracting that and coming up as much as I can each and every time. So let's start together. So here, I inhale forward, exhale out, in, out, 4, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. It's normal if you move forward. 9, 8, last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Come to your child pose. And relax deep down. Not an easy one, but surely with practice it comes much more stronger, much more mobile. It's our lower back very important in back bends that we keep it strong and we keep it healthy and active. Because if you are doing a back bend with not activation and just giving some of the weight using blocks, some rolls or whatever, it's not healthy. You will have the flexibility but not the mobility, not the strength. So coming back forward again on top of our chest for the second round of active shalabasana lifts. So when you are ready, feet together, activating the lower back, the glutes, and when you're ready, we start and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, and coming into your child pose. Again, if possible, please. Actually, not child pose, let's go to puppy altogether. So on top of we are on our tabletop, we come to the cow and we move the hands forward, lowering the chain and chest to the ground. 4, 5, 'Last one. And coming back on top of our chest and rolling to our back again. So here we have one more challenging movement before we finish up, and that is very good for core control. It's our very nice place, the center where we manipulate the spine. So here we are using the core. Maybe you watch one time and we do it together in the second time. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna start in navasana, low, and then we're gonna go to our one side, left. But see, I change my shape now, and then I come to shalabasana, and I go to my right, activating the left, and coming to my both. And then when I go right, coming to my shalabasana, and then I go to my left, coming to my navasana. It's not an easy one, but it's very good to get used to the control of the core. It's better if you keep the hands at the top of your head. If you are struggling, you can get some help from the hands, but the idea is to do it without the hands. And the idea in the beginning, you will be able to do it maybe fast, but the idea is to slow it down as much as we can. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna roll to left, face down, right, face up, and then we're gonna move to right, face down, left, face up. So, and then we're gonna repeat this 3 times only. Okay? So starting with navasana, rolling to your left, coming to your belly, rolling to your right, coming to your back. Rolling to your hip right, coming to your belly, rolling to your left and coming to your navasana. Again, left, chest, right, hip, right, chest, left, face up. Last time. Left, down, right, up, right, down, left, up. Pull the knees to the chest. Inhale and exhale again to Malasana last time. And then we roll back one more time to Setu Bandha, half bridge, pushing the hip up, rolling onto your shoulders for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently release the hip down. If you want to go to half bridge again, please do so. If you want to follow up with a full bridge, we place the hands closer to the ears, pushing the hip up all the way for 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, and gently going all the way down and pulling the knees to the chest, and from here couple of breaths, massaging the back, massaging the lower back, and here supported shoulder stand, placing your hands behind your back, lifting the feet up. I don't have space here now. I can place them to the wall. Actually, it's a nice way to do it, to fixing your shoulder stand, because usually people are bending the hip and shoulder stand and gently lowering the head behind, feet behind your head, only if it's in your practice. 4, 5, 4. If it's in your, if you cannot do shoulder stand, if it's not in your practice, just go to any forward bend, pashimotanasana, child pose, pigeon, however, maybe you want to do something standing. Gently lower the knees over, closer to ears. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently roll back to your hip and sending the feet forward, finding your slowly finding your shalabasana or any stillness that you want to find. Please do so and finish up your practice by taking the gaze, concentration into your inner power, because you gave all your best with your physicality, with your arms, with your feet. Now it's time to give your best with your mind, with your breath, with the love that you have in, with the energy that you feel and spread. Namaste.